comes the debutant. He's got an opening. Out of bounds. And here comes the young man who swings free to the left. Throws it out to Smith. Now Wingo gets over and he breaks free from him before. There's the toss to Smith. And he's got an alley. Cuts back. Breaks free at the 30.
There, Peterson gets a hook block, but I really think the key was Ellis. There's a good block for the wide receiver downfield. Gets him in free, and Bobby Olive's coming over.
Now lone setback. Weaves his way through. Cuts back. There's the pitch to Smith. He runs for the corner. Touchdown, Ohio State. The pressure will try to get away from Rowe. Gets it complete to the hands of Smith. Smith is inside.
Now he's in a one-on-one situation. Ball thrown right where he has to throw it on Witherspoon, a linebacker. He gets a good block by Stabline, the white.
That one's short. Smith on the bounce. Got a little help. Kid can run. Robert Smith gets on the corner. First time today he got on the Big Frying Company. Robert Smith. It's a foot race down the sidelines. Taken out of bounds by Middle.
Receiver to the left, and the Buckeyes go to the air game. Oh, in the middle to Robert Smith. Inside the 35-yard line.
Robert Smith. 16-yard line of the airport. Robert Smith. Graham. Nope. Smith into the clear.
First and 10 at the 36. Smith got the corner. And on a counter, Robert Smith has the first down. And he's got it. Again, the counter to Smith. And he's got the first down. He paid for it, but he has the
shoes. He stays tall and makes Cavallo go low on the play, and that's what really makes it go. There's no way you can jump over a 6'7", 209.
Battle when we're done here at the Carrier Dome. Robert Smith on the toss. And Smith, the first against Miami, would be their biggest game of the year, but it looks like this game is not going to go their way. Touchdown, Robert Smith.
47, Illinois. Robert Smith.
They'll run the running play with Smith finding daylight coming around the corner and goes down to the 8. Man in motion is Saunders, the tight end. Give it to Smith going that way. Got a block on the corner with Saunders.
Texas A&M 40-20 in that Presidential Cup roll is Robert Smith. Got the first down. Smith gets the score. Smith has it. Smith up to the comes off the right side. Now watch this. Bam, just big enough to get through, makes his cut. When you ask the coaches, say, Coach, can you describe Saunders? Second and goal from the 5. Smith. How about this? 16 today. They get it to Robert Smith, and he has got the first down. Smith has got Mills and cuts it back. Smith inside the 20. Spins. The talented runner right here, Robert Smith, does try to fool Tremble, 24.
Second and 10 at the Bear 26-yard line. Handoff, Robert Smith. Knights up the middle. Turns the corner at the 20. At the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown!
Oh, man, can Robert Smith run?
Minnesota also looks forward.
Salisbury hands Robert Smith into a pile. Shakes off one man. Dives up over the pile. Touchdown!
Return of top running backs Terry Allen and Robert Smith.
And he goes to Robert Smith with plenty of time, Tom.
The quickness of Robert Smith. Smith's average over the final 3 games actually surpassed Rhymes. And this 58-yarder against the Bears was the second longest in Viking playoff history.
From the Homer Dome, tell you was good. Figures Barry Sanders would do the running in this game. Robert Smith held out just about all the preseason. 2 plays later,
The handoff for Smith. Mike Johnson's going to meet him at the 1-foot line and try and hold him up. But he dives. Touchdown, 7-0.
Take a look at the overhead view here and look at the effort by Robert Smith right there. Stop, back turn to the goal line and lunges, crosses the plane right there.
Offensive line is strong, and Minnesota's versatile running backs are capable of game-breaking moments.
One setback, Smith, he gets the handoff, looks for room, pushes the pile down. 10-5! Touchdown, Vikings! Robert Smith!
Definitely not. On first down, Smith across the 50. He's to the 40-yard line. Robert Smith, one man to beat. It's Carnell Lane. Smith into the end zone for the touchdown from 58 yards away.
Robert Smith carries. Big hole. Smith inside the 15. He's going in. Touchdown. Seven-yard touchdown run for Robert.
Team, they'll know more about us than any team we face all year. They've had a week to prepare, which means we got to get done in 1 week what they get done in 2 weeks, and we can.
Robert Smith, and watch him accelerate here on the outside side.
Yeah, every time he gets to the outside, boom, he always beats everybody to the end zone.
Quarter, 1st and 7 for the Vikings. Again, it's Smith. Now watch him make the move on John Lynch. And he's down to the 32-yard line. He's had 2 great games of fourth-quarter wins. Warren Moon is back healthy, and Robert Smith looking good. Charles Evans with a big block, 14-yard run, 7-7. Third quarter, Robert Smith. Knee injury last year, entered the season. What knee injury? Kurt Schultz? He tackles nothing. It's 13-7 Vikes. Smith. What knee injury? Look at him burst. Look at the strides, and the doctor is gone. 78 yards, touchdown, and he had help up front. Yeah, all the spin doctor, Robert Smith. And I tell you, when he has a lot of feet. What moves we've seen today? Look at him put the burst right here and look for a block, slow it up, look for a block, then try and burst into the end zone. Smith down to the 4-yard line.
1st and 10, draw play up the middle, Robert Smith. Big hole. Johnson into the flat for Smith at the 5. Heads for the goal. They feed it to Robert Smith. Touchdown, and he breaks an all-time Viking record. Here comes Robert Smith in a foot race. Smith, first straight up the middle. Smith to the 5.
Next Vikings possession. Talk about weapons. Look at Robert Smith. The slow move to the line, and he cuts. Go all the way. Mark Carrier stays in. Third quarter. Tom Hurst, give it to Robert Smith. Looks for the sideline, and look at Chris Carter, Tom.
Yeah, watch the block here on Tyrone Drakeford. It's a 40-yard block that he...
yards in the first half for ball. 2 plays later, Cunningham to Robert Smith. He's 24 yards. Randall 282 yards passing in the first half. Fritz Shermer.
Dan Cunningham. Look at the flip to Robert Smith, and I don't think everyone really goes that hard to make this tackle at the end. Brad Johnson to Robert Smith. Big hole to the left, and Tom, I don't think they're going to get him. He could go all the way. 74 yards. Second TD for Smith already at 24-10.
Here's Robert Smith. And he can turn. Cunningham rolls and gets it out to Smith.
The New York Jets and the NFC, we still got Atlanta.
They can line up quickly again. This is Smith. To the 10 almost. Left hip. As if to change the play, that's Robert Smith. And gives to Smith. Smith all the way inside the car. It's Madden country. Robert Smith. That's the first time he's seen any daylight. Smith.
Grabbed him the face mask. 58. Defense. 15 yards.
Got him.
Yep. That's Jesse Tuggle. He got in the point of attack.
more. Robert Smith is back, and he gets the carry. And Smith is around the corner. And he gets it. Here's Robert Smith. Not much room this time, but he found some. And Smith.
Godfrey went for the ride.
And when we had Denny Green on before the game, that was the thing that he's...
The lead 23-20. Later in the fourth quarter, Robert Smith. He can do this. The spin doctor heads down the sideline. Smith with Randy Moss throwing a block or two. He goes out at the 6-yard line on a big...
3 wide receivers in. The draw to Smith. Big hole. Still going.
His acrobatic catches. He'll get him.
First down Vikings. Smith tries to bounce it outside. Inside the 10. Still on his feet. And down the lead. Robert Smith. Breaks free. Smith across midfield. Jeremy Lincoln trying to get there and can't knock him out.
Quarterback. To Robert Smith this time. George drops, fakes, gives to Smith. And Robert Smith hit. Good play by Chad Hennings on that last one. 2nd and 7. And George again. And it's 1st and 10 inside the Dallas 25, and that's Robert Smith.
David Dixon, number 71, the right guard. Watch him right here. He makes a great block on Coakley. I mean, he gets him going back, then he puts
out of the shotgun. Wide open.
Covered deep, and then when you hit something underneath, you're going to have it. But still, right here, George Teague should come and make the tackle, up the ball in the air.
Right.
So he hadn't established the fact that he was.
That's Robert Smith. And Smith deep, and Smith gets the carry. Smith flashes inside the 15. That's it. Here comes the blitz again, and they give this to Robert Smith, and Smith 10 Minnesota. George dumps it out to Robert Smith, who heads for the
Team of Moss, Carter, Smith, and Culpepper, who runs it all. His 2nd career postseason.
Second, less than a yard, and Smith has the first down and more. Slowed down at the 15 and down at the...
First down, 3rd and goal from the 3. Henry Thomas has a shot, but no. Career 3-touchdown game. Robert Smith. Oh, they got other guys who can make big plays. And watch first Chris Carter, then Randy Moss provide help for Smith, who could go all the way for Sunday. Culpepper. The swing to Robert Smith. Look at Matt Burke from Harvard. That's right. Ivy League. Those Ivy Leaguers, they're all over. He starred in his own horror film, did Hitchcock. Culpepper, the little screen to Robert Smith, and watch Chris Carter, number 80 downfield. Right there. And he ends. 2nd quarter, same score, 14-7 Vikes. The fake end around to Moss Smith. It's a touchdown. Interesting call.
12 yards. Swings it out into the flat to Smith. Smith seeking the first down and has it, and he'll have the touchdown. Robert Smith. 6-yard line. Smith cuts it back. First down, all the way out. Here's a screen. It is fielded by Smith, and he gets into field goal range. The game time begin here. Giving it to Robert Smith. Again, a lot of room to the
out of 7 attempts.
From the 27-yard line. Robert Smith, here he goes again. And Robert Smith. 2nd and 5. Hands off to Robert Smith. And Smith can't punt at the 48. And this time it's Robert Smith. Got the first down. Bounces off a couple of defenders. Mitchell making the tackle finally.
The opposite of staying blocked is staying tackled. He got hit, but he didn't stay hit. He bounced right off of it, got to the outside.
Mark